Mike, last home game of the season, mate. Finally we see a convincing win, because it was tonight, wasn't it, mate?
It was very surprising. It started off pretty well. I was a little bit worried about the defence, so they would have kept passing it back to each other and making silly, unnecessary mistakes. I was half expecting Brentford to score after a couple of minutes. I was like, said to my girlfriend, I was like, if we get past the first 5 minutes jokingly, we're on to a winner, and we did all right after that.
Yeah, the old 4-2-2 formation came back, mate,
yeah,
wasn't it? I mean, last time we seen that was probably Palace. Different personnel in that formation tonight. Do you think that's why it worked a little bit better? I mean, like you said at the start, shaky defensive-wise, but going forward, it seemed to be a lot more cohesive. We seemed to have a lot more options, didn't we?
Yeah, you took the word out of my mouth, was cohesiveness. There's more balance, I thought, and they seemed to know what they were doing. And I was quite surprised to see Cavani coming on near the end. I thought he'd retired or was injured for like 12 years or something, but it's nice to see him make a final cameo. But yeah, they should have, to me, if he'd have stayed fit all season, Ronaldo and Cavani up front, there we could have done a lot better. But it's all about next season now. It's all about what Ten Hag can bring, who they can get rid of, and I don't know if they'll get rid of 10 players, but we'll see. But there's definitely deadwood. It's getting taken away, especially with Matt Judge going. That's one of the main things. Hopefully, if Meta can start doing transfers efficiently, and not have to deal with people like Mino Raiola, God bless his soul. Sadness for him and his family, but football won't miss him because of the way he was. But anyway, get back to transfers and Ten Hag. Let's just see what happens in the summer.
Do you feel like with them substitutions, the players that started tonight, do you reckon there was a few farewell sort of goodbyes there tonight?
It definitely was. You could tell. I was gutted, to be honest. I was hoping Garnacho would come on. I thought I'd at least give him like 10-15 minutes and not even half a minute. It's just last game of the whole season. I remember years ago when we were winning titles, we were staying in. We weren't leaving like 10 minutes after, before final whistle, and we used to give them a lap of honour. I dread to think, or should I say, I'd be embarrassed if I was those players after the whistle, given a lap of dishonour, the lap of shame. Let's hope they don't, for their own sake.
That's it, mate. That's it. We'd say there, Jones, Mato, Matic, Cavani, a few send-offs there tonight.
Let's say possibly.
It was just nice to actually come out of Old Trafford, not stressed, not hanging on to the last minute. A comfortable win at Old Trafford. I cannot remember the last time, mate. Maybe, it was just fitting that it was the last game. The worst season we've ever had in the Premier League, but good to see a few very good performances rather than one or two brilliant ones tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I thought stand-up players, Matic, Mata, Bruno and Ronaldo, for me, they were the ones that were doing all the good stuff, all the business, making the runs and passing together, and they seemed to have like psychic ability with each other, knowing where to make the runs. And I saw Ronaldo get a bit frustrated a few times, but that's Ronaldo. But he worked his socks off. I'd give man of the match to Ronaldo personally.
Yeah, I mean, you said it there off camera. You wanted to see, you got your girlfriend, you wanted to see Ronaldo. You thought you'd seen him score a goal. Disappointed that was offside, but I mean, he's been absolutely superb. That's 18 goals this season in the Premier League.
24
in all competitions. I can't remember the last player for us to do that.
No.
Probably him himself coming up to the end of it, or Van Persie. But it's just, it'd be a shame if he left now. With what's going to happen in the summer, do you feel like we have to do everything we can to keep hold of him going into next season?
Well, yes, we do. But if he wants to go at the end of the day, he's going to go.
He's going to go with our blessing, isn't he?
Yes, he's scored. We wouldn't have had on a dreamt that he's going to score as many as he did. With the players and the way we've been doing, if only they'd crossed the ball more, imagine how many he'd have double figures to that. He'd score 40, 50 for Brentford, 50 for Man City, dare I say. I believe we only signed him to stop City from getting him, but thank God we did.
Yeah, he's bailed us out a few times this season, but end of the day, mate, it is like you said then, fresh start in the summer. It's all looking forward to it now. How are we going to get investment? How are we going to get what we need in the summer? I mean, for you, do you feel like it is? Do you feel like there is a change within Old Trafford? The protests, everything going on right now, the anti-Glazer chants from the crowd now, the change of staff upstairs in the hierarchy at Manchester United. Do you feel like this could be a summer of change, a big one?
I believe it could be, and as they say with the Dutch, the future's bright, the future's orange. and bald.
Let's hope the future's red anyway.
And red, yeah.
Are you going with Ronaldo for your man of the match?
Man of the match, Ronaldo.
Mike, it's been a pleasure, mate. Thanks
And
for coming on, pal.
Cheers.